Okay, so for a spoiler, the spoiler I'm doing today is for King of Hearts by Fanchon Stylezz. And I mentioned in my review video that I didn't really want to get into too much detail about the book because I wanted to do a spoiler. And with the spoiler, that's when all the details come out. So, let's get started with this spoiler. Now, in King of Hearts, it's this girl named Taliyah. Taliyah is 16, 17. She's like turning, coming of age or whatever. For one, for her to be 16 or 17-year-old, 16, rewind. But anyway, for her to be a 16 or 17-year-old girl, it's just too much going on in this chick's life. Like, one, her brother Eli is just like beating her up every chance he gets. Two, her daddy is like spoiling her, but then you find out that her dad isn't Eli's dad, which makes it bad. Makes you kind of feel bad for Eli because it's like, oh, he don't really know who his daddy is, Her mom is chill at first, right? And then all of a sudden, she gets a little bipolarish and depressed and all this other stuff, trying to commit suicide over it. So this gets Taliyah to go and have to move with her grandmother in Brooklyn, New York. So you have this Long Island chick who got like all this stuff, this little spoiled brat Joan, right? By the way, if you're not from Philly, Joan means anything and everything. It's a noun. Look it up. Yeah, so she a little spoiled thing, and she moves to New York with her. She moves to Brooklyn, New York with her grandmother, and then it's like the first day she gets there, she meets like two dudes, and I'm like, yo, I want to know what part of New York this chick is going to, where two dudes just randomly walk up to you and you get in their numbers and you falling in love already. Like, where they at? Because I want to know. So she gets to New York. She gets to the city with her grandmother, whatever. Gets these dudes. Now, these dudes, they spoiling her. One is all lovey-dovey, want to listen to what she got to say about her problems. The other one is like, yo, F your problems, but I'm going to buy you this new pocketbook. Yo, F your problems, I'm going to take you on this fancy trip to X, Y, and Z. Like, these dudes is like spoiling her or whatever, right? Then, all of a sudden, her grandmother shows up dead. Yeah, so her grandmother comes up dead. She kind of wished it though. Like, she wished her grandmother to die. She's just like, oh, I can't stand you. I wish you died. So yeah, so she wishes her grandmother to die. Then her brother and her cousin come out of nowhere and start living in the apartment with her. Then she start messing with the dudes. Come to find out, these two ding-dongs is brothers. Nobody mentioned that they were brothers. So now she in this little love triangle, right? With brothers. And she want to have her cake and eat it too. Mind you, this girl is a virgin. Now, you got two dudes. Not one, but two dudes, right? And you a virgin. And they hood dudes. Like, ain't no hood dude going to sit there and let you be no virgin for so long, right? So, the one brother that you think is going to be the one that, want to be like all up in them panties. No, he like, no, babe, I'm going to wait for you. I'm going to respect your wish, whatever. We going to fall back. Now, the other one, he like that, but then he get a little crazy. For one, she introduced the one brother to her friend because she was really trying to get with the other. It was confusing a little bit because it's like she wanted both of them, but it was like one of them had more power than the other one, so she wanted the one with the most power, but then she was still in love with the other one, so she introduced her best friend just to be like a little, decoy for whenever the brother was around, because she didn't want the brother to know she was in love with the other brother. Her friend has sex with the other one, and she gets all upset, and then she's drunk one night, or he's drunk one night, and then all of a sudden, the goody two-shoes brother had sex with her, and it's just like he took her virginity in his brother's bed on top of that. Yes, in his brother's bed. So, I'm a little hyped right now because this book is just crazy. Anyway, so, then is this bull. Like, if you're not from Philly, bull is dude, man, other guy, whatever. Sorry, Philly lingo, I'm fully through and through. But, so there's this other guy, right? He comes out of nowhere, this Brody dude. He's the other brother whose name is, okay, I forgot y'all names. I forgot to tell you the names. Okay, so it's Avery and Demarco. Avery is like the big time brother. Like, he's the older brother with the money, the drug dealer. Demarco was the goody brother. You know, he played basketball, but he dropped out of college to help his family because his brother wasn't helping. His father walked out, whatever. So Brody is Avery's like right hand man or whatever. And Brody has like this thing against like Taliyah. Like he has this thing, and I'm like the whole book I'm sitting trying to figure out like what is this bull gay? Like he jealous of his bull's girl? Like what is going on here? So all of a sudden, Taliyah becomes like this whole like she went from like goody goody to prostitute. Like she went from hottie to thottie like real quick. Like it was like phew, like she took off and went from hottie to thottie. All right, so she goes to be a thot, trying to be like ride or die chick, whatever. She go around killing people. She started using drugs. She got high on her own supply, like real stuff. Like it was just like crazy. All this stuff started happening, right? Then she gets kidnapped. She gets kidnapped by Brody of all people, right? This man rapes her, leaves her in her own fecal matter, has her smelling all dirty and whatever, keeps doing stuff to her, you know, torturing her. She gets out. She bites his lip off. She bit his lip off, yo. I ain't never seen no crap like that. She bit the man's lip off. So, she bites his lip off. She gets out. She trying to hide. All of a sudden, her cousin shows up dead. Her mom acting all crazy. Her brother is nice to her all of a sudden after he tried to kill her in the beginning of the book, which is crazy. Then, it gets to the very end. Now, her brother who tried to kill her decides he wants to save her. He gets killed. It's like he just gets straight up shot in that joint. Like it's like a whole like standoff. They all standing around, and Brother Deer wants to come in and save the day, but he gets killed. Then the two brothers is like, "Yo, it was all a setup. We got you. We did da 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 da. Brody killed your grandmom and blah blah blah." It was just crazy. So then he like, "Yeah, and that's why I slept with her and blah blah." It was just it was like it was wow. Anyway, so it gets to the end, and if you find out that basically everything was a setup, you're kind of like, dang, but at the same time, it's kind of like a cliffhanger. Like, I don't know exactly what happened to the brothers. Like, one of them got shot, right? But it kind of didn't get into detail, like, oh, he got shot and then he lay there with his eyes open, blood dripping from his head. No, it was just like he got shot. And then the other brother, the cops came. And then there's like, the girl passed out and then she wakes up in the hospital. So it was like, I kind of don't know. My dog just did something strange. But I kind of don't know, like, what happened. So hopefully it's a part 2. Because there was a lot of cliffhangers, a lot of characters dropped off, came up, whatever. But, for those who don't want to read this book, I still would recommend you to read it because of some things I left out that you would probably enjoy about the book. I mean, it's a spoiler, so most likely you're not going to read the book now. But I do want y'all to show Fanchon love and support, and definitely subscribe to the channel. I will have more book reviews every Saturday and Sunday. I will have author tips and whatnot. And I'm really gonna try to push for Fridays too. But as of right now, Saturday and Sundays, book reviews, author tips. See y'all next weekend.